Gone are those days when the king's mansion and moats were the sign of the grace of the empire. Unfortunately, as a species, we've mostly transcended the era of absolute monarchies and affluent nobility. However, we abandoned it all for uninteresting issues like republics and constitutions, though not always. Some of the countries still have castles, knights, and monarchs, some of whom are even well known abroad. Prince Harold and Queen Elizabeth are well known figures. However, this time we'll be looking at Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Said, a different, well-liked, and outrageously wealthy head of state. We'll look at what life is like for the Saudi prince and what he does with his vast, unrestricted wealth. Stick around to know more. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. We will delve deeper into how the Crown Prince of Arab royalty spends his billions in this episode. Consider subscribing and turning on bell notifications to receive a ton of entertaining robot content. Let's get started with the subject without further ado. Mohammed bin Salman is the Crown Prince, Deputy Prime Minister, and Defense Minister of Saudi Arabia. On August 31, 1985, he was born in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. After graduating from King Saudi University, he worked as his father's assistant before being named the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia in 2017, a title that must look amazing on a driver's license. More than just being a royal with a net worth in the billions, MBS is highly known. He's also well known for spending it. He enjoys spending his tidy oil money on a variety of projects, some of which include progressively larger luxury vehicles. Oil, money, and expensive cars have always gone together. The affluent prince must have caught your eye as he spun around in the desert. Mohammed bin Salman is not just a wealthy prince, though. He represents the Saudi royal family, which has a net worth of almost $2 trillion to the general population. In addition to simply purchasing expensive automobiles, the Saudi authorities also turned them into spectacles. Prince Al-Talal bin Abdulaziz travels in a Mercedes covered with diamonds. MBS didn't just purchase one insane vehicle. He went ahead and purchased an entire fleet of them, including his customized gold-plated Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, which is valued at $7.5 million. His gold Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe, which is valued at $8 million, and his gold-plated Bugatti Veyron Grand Sports, which is valued at $12.5 million. Although purchasing a premium vehicle is not simple, it is possible, and MBS isn't going to be outdone. This Bugatti, which has a top speed of 450 kph, is one of the fastest street cars in the world, is also one of the most uncommon modern vehicles on the market. He's only to be found in the lap of luxury, not even in the middle of the sea. That's why he decided to spend $500 million on the Serene, a 440-foot yacht. We now possess a boat that is stylish enough to have drawn a Saudi royal. Why is it so distinctive? To begin with, it was built and designed by some of the biggest names in the cutthroat luxury yacht industry, including Fincantieri and Raymond Langton Design Limited. The ship has 30 staterooms for 52 staff members, including the captain, and 12 rooms with private decks that may accommodate up to 24 passengers. It has 7 decks and measures 440 feet overall. In case you don't know what all of these look like, the Serene is extremely huge. One of the Serene's 2 helipads may be turned into a dance floor or a swimming pool if the celebration gets out of hand. Naturally, the ship has additional swimming pools, spas, and steam room, and a snow room. You must, after all, be ready for any weather. However, there's still space on the boat to store a large submarine, a playroom featuring a climbing wall, and an entertainment area where the newest game consoles are just 2 of the kid-friendly areas at the Serene. Naturally, MBS has the entire deck to himself as he's the owner of this enormous vessel. He can use the stateroom's private elevator to access his quarters. He also receives a California king-size bed, a full walk-in closet, a spacious bathroom, and a private pool platform uncontaminated by peasants. This is what? In addition to the Serene, Mohammed bin Salman also owns several yachts. A 260-foot mega yacht worth $120 million that bears its weight without being quite as racy as the Serene is another vessel he owns. What advantages does this yacht offer at such a hefty cost? It has everything, including a helipad that doubles as a golf driving range and a 13-seat movie theater. There's a dry dock that can be filled with water to create a 40-foot swimming pool and a jacuzzi because the water is cool but not particularly comfortable for swimming. Anyone fortunate enough to be on the boat with Mohammed bin Salman in the middle of the ocean will be entertained thanks to its many comforts. Up to 12 guests and 26 crew members can stay there. There are 2 bars, a grand piano, a grill, a party deck with dance floor, and a 1,000-bottle tequila vault on the boat. The prince is not just fond of boats, but also of art. 2017 saw an unexpected convergence of two interests. Leonardo da Vinci's original painting called Salvator Mundi cost $450 million to purchase. It wasn't sold for a low price because it is the most costly painting in the entire world and is a 500-year-old work by Leonardo da Vinci. And it turns out that only MBS himself purchased the image. Rumors claim that the identical painting is now on display in the hallway of one of MBS's enormous vessels. Nobody's certain if it's one of the Pegasus or the Serene. Let's hope there isn't any water damage discovered. If you thought Mohammed bin Salman only loved to collect cars and boats, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Additionally, he has a soft spot for big houses. MBS went ahead and bought a $300 million French chateau for himself, just as any of us who wish to travel would do. The Chateau Louis XIV, located west of Paris, was purchased by Mohammed bin Salman for approximately $300 million in 2015. This lovely structure looks like it was built in the 17th century with its marble statues, gold leaf fountains, and maze-like hedges. However, looks could be misleading. A music system, lighting, air conditioning, and fountains can all be controlled remotely by an iPhone are all included in the latest equipment that's installed, which is thought to be worth a few $100 million. What then can the Saudi crown prince and Kim Kardashian, who briefly considered having her wedding to Kanye West there, get out of a 57-acre, 10-bedroom home? It does, however, have the standard trimmings that many other high-end businesses offer. It has an exquisitely decorated indoor pool. The subjects at hand are chandeliers and mosaic tiles. Without a moat, what prince's castle would be complete? A theater and a wine cellar may be found in the whole 9 yards, which is a match made in heaven. However, this moat doesn't include any crocodiles. Sturgeon and beautiful koi fish are present in it. From floor to ceiling, the entire chateau is covered with marble. You can see the spectacular ballroom in the basement nightclub, though provided you're given entrance. Unquestionably, this chateau is built for a range of events. It is only fitting that he participates in various national activities as the crown prince of the Saudi royal family. One of the most valuable companies in the world, and a $2 trillion state-owned oil giant Saudi Aramco, is under his supervision. It might be a factor in case you were wondering why the Saudi royal family is so valued. MBS chairs Aramco's Supreme Board and has complete authority over the company. Yet, he doesn't focus all of his business acumen on overseeing liquid gold. He has a wide range of interests, including football, which is everyone's favorite sport. It turns out that when you have access to trillions of dollars, purchasing a football team isn't as challenging as you may think. He was successful in obtaining Newcastle United of England in the second part of 2021. After 18 months of protracted negotiations, the acquisition allegedly cost $409 million and handed the Saudi consortium 80% ownership. This purchase was made by the Saudi Arabian National Investment Fund, which serves as the Saudi government's equivalent of a state savings account. Oil is the country's main source of revenue, and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the head of the National Investment Funds, owns majority stakes in numerous global corporations including Disney and Starbucks. Given that he's royalty in his place and is unable to simply sit back and let the advisors do the work, one can only imagine that the Crown Prince has a strange relationship with his family. It's possible that's not always true. He has good ties to his family. When King Salman bin Abdulaziz dies, MBS will take over as monarch, becoming the youngest king in Saudi Arabian history. It is well known that MBS is currently in command, and King Salman is already 85 years old. A new rivalry for the throne has been set up on stage. How do you feel about Mohammed bin Salman? Tell us in the comment box below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to make sure you never miss a video. This helps support the channel. And also, thanks for watching.